Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Lloyd Park for what's going to be an absolute beauty of a game in Premier League Under-17 between Langwarrin and Berwick. Beautiful day, no sun, no breeze, not too hot. Should be an absolute rip snort of ground in immaculate condition. Really looking forward to this game here today. Special day, of course, Anzac Day. Very solemn. I'm not sure if they're going to do a tribute at the start. I think they may, and that'll be absolutely great just to pay homage to all those who have gone and out there and did what they had to do so we can enjoy our football here today. So we do remember them and wish them all the very best in their celebrations and commiserations. And I know there'll be laughter and crying going on amongst some of our veterans, and we do thank you very much for allowing us to enjoy footy here today at Lloyd Park. Got a couple of special guests with me here today as well. We've got Russell Hopkins from Langwarrin. Good afternoon to you, Russell.
G'day, Leo. How are you?
I am very, very well indeed. And of course, representing Belgrave, we've got Steve Woodward. Good afternoon to you, Stephen.
G'day, Leo. How are you, mate?
I'm very excited to come here and watch some of these kids. Some great skills shown in the game just prior to this one. But these two sides here today, I don't know too much about them, coming from another league, so I'm going to rely a lot on you two guys. But looking at last week's game, I saw Langwarrin playing Beaky, and you had a pretty good 4-goal win over there, Russell.
Yeah, no, it was a great game of footy on a big oval on a really nice still day, and the quality of footy, I must admit, was fantastic. We got over them by about 4 goals, and the kids were wrapped, and it was just a great game of footy.
Unfortunately for you, Steve, Mount Eliza Red got hold of you and had a couple of goal victory as well.
Yeah, they're a pretty good side, Mount Eliza. The first time I've seen them, and I've heard that they're quite a good club as a whole. But hopefully we've got a few more players back in today, and hopefully we'll show up how good the Berwick boys really are. We'll
see how we go. Lockie Devonish kicking 4 goals last week. He's going to be a bit of a target for you guys up there today.
Yeah, he started down back, I think it was, and they switched him up forward, and he became a real focal point, and took a couple of strong marks and really turned the game around.
Certainly would. And some of the game players we're going to look for in the Langwarrin side today, Russell, you seem to know him quite well. Got a few bottom-age boys playing as well.
Yeah, look, we've got 11 bottom-age boys in this team, but we've got some crackers. We've got Michael Mullins. He's at the Stingrays at the moment. Missed last week. Big, powerful, strong centre half-back ruck type. And then we've just got some really good outside run. Harry Marks, good footballer, Diesel, and Charlesy is a ripper. So we've got a good mix between top age and bottom age, and they really use the ball well and run together.
Well, this ground should suit runners. It's a lovely oval. It's not too long goal to goal, but just mentioning to you before, the width of this ground, it's almost a circle. You've got players who are prepared to run and create space. They can certainly do well on this ground. And your boys over there, Steve, who we're going to be looking out for?
Yeah, well, we're pretty much in the same boat. We've got 9 bottom ages playing, but unfortunately 2 of them are out injured.
Yeah, no good. They're not playing then.
No, unfortunately. But a couple of names to look out for is bottom ager Sammy Frangalis. Loves a hard ball, loves to run, mark. He's on the Rays list with and also Vic Country.
Okay, of course, son of.
Son of, yes.
Yep. Gary.
Gary, yes.
Has he got the fuzzy hair?
Yeah. I think he's somewhere just over there. He'll be
we'll
wandering around.
We'll pick him up later on.
He loves coming down and supporting the boys. And who else? We got Jackson Binns is available today. He's got a scholarship at Caulfield with footy and cricket. So and he's also Rays and Big Country. He's got to make a decision one day. But he's a very silky player. A few other names. TJ Clevercamp kicked 7 in the grand final 2 years ago.
Yep.
Harry Best. There's the captain, Ozzy Preston. They're all good little footballers, so we'll see how they go today.
Yeah. Interesting, you haven't played each other obviously this year. It's the start of the season. How'd you go last year? Who's got the upper hand here?
Well, unfortunately, last year was COVID, which made
Yes, sorry, the year before. I've lost a year, bro.
Yeah,
I've lost a year. I didn't even have a birthday last year, which was handy. Tell you that.
So basically the top age players made the finals in the top division in the Frankston District Junior Footy League, and I think they got to the preliminary final and lost that. And then the bottom age boys played off in the grand final against EDS and lost by a point.
Doesn't that hurt you? I'll tell you that much right now. We're really looking forward to Berwick, of course, a big club going right through to senior football. I do know Glenn Gambetta quite well, the president of the senior footy club. I'm not sure if he's president this year. He's been trying to get out of it for the last 5 years.
He's still there.
Still here. He doesn't want to do it, but he's always there, isn't he? So I know Glenn quite well. He'd be looking forward down to these future Berwick players going up to the seniors, of course, transferred to the EFL and the Senior Football League this year. So doing quite well up there in Premier 2. So they're a great organisation, Berwick, and I was really impressed here talking to Russell before the actual situation or the setup here, Russell, at Lloyd Park. That sort of stuff, which confuses me.
No, we don't.
No.
Thank goodness for that. I don't know. I'll get a clock going. Umpire does throw the ball up in the air, and the first step out goes the way of Berwick. Coming around now into the member side of the wing. Nice looking kick too. That was done out there by Marks. Comes out here. Oh, a bit of pace shown, but getting caught
great
right at
tackle,
the death
Harry
there is
Sala.
Britton. And Sala caught him, holding the ball, incorrect disposal, even though it's over the boundary line. Sala wearing the headgear, goes back central, along the wing, poor kick, turns it straight back over. Mark taken by Harry Marks. Appropriately named, I guess. But wants to go very, very short. And Carr does that far enough. Mullins takes the mark, still centre wing. So it looks pretty much one-on-one at the moment. Just go straight down the line. Got a two-on-one situation over everybody's head. No one could get it. Nicely roved over the back of the pack. We're going to call him Diesel. He's got about 4 other names. We'll get used to all the rest of them very, very soon. Someone's down, getting up very, very slowly there for Berwick. Looks like it's Braden. Hopefully he gets up all right. Who is it? Braden?
Corey
Braden. Two
he's
first
he's
names.
tough.
Oh, yeah. He got up. Incorrect disposal. Another good tackle laid. This is Harry Sala once again. Doesn't want to turn it over. Good looking kick off the boot. Looking for a teammate there and couldn't get to the ball. It was Bowden. It was spoiled. Still in play. Picking it up nicely there is Pullen of Langwarrin. Goes into that forward 50. First opportunity here for Langwarrin. Can they pick it up, the Kangaroos? They're just laying all over the football at the moment. Umpire just lets them play. Like to see that. Still pinging around a bit. Picked up a little bit of a snapshot. Oh, was that in the back? Holding the ball. It is incorrect disposal. And that goes, that was pretty harsh, against McIndoe. Oh, there's an upside down, inside out kick, and they're going to put themselves under pressure. Do Berwick handball this out. McIndoe's got him, and he's rushed it through for a behind.
No, he's holding the ball.
Oh, has he?
He's paid holding the ball there.
Oof. I thought he walked through the behinds. So good tackle here, an opportunity for the first goal to go on the board to Bailey McIndoe. Does a bit of a check side, and I think he's kicked that, has he? No, he's missed it. Oh, opportunity gone there.
You don't want to give McIndoe many opportunities up there. He'll kick a bag if he gets his hands on that footy.
Oh yeah, but gee, you can't let him get away with that, can you?
Got 2 minutes in this quarter, just waiting for the footy to come back. They've got one footy game over. They've set the big deep zone, haven't they? They've left the corridor open for Berwick. They can run out a mile these days. I don't know why they do that. I don't like that rule either. Right to centre wing. Beautiful looking kick. Can they pick it up? They can. The man with a little bun on top of his head there did quite well. I think that could be clever. Can't. But the kick went to centre half back and they've turned it over straight away. And they've just given it straight back. The mark taken there by Woodward. And that's a fancy haircut too there, Dad. But kicked it straight to the man on the mark. You should never do that. Picked up there almost by Wallace. Gets around the corner now. Centre wing in front of the pavilion. Can you wait for the bounce and duck out of the way? Just got caught once again with Frangalis. He does have the fuzzy wuzzy hair with the drainage haircut on the side. And it's gone out of bounds. It's going to be a throw into that then. The umpires, what do you do here, Giles? Do you just bring it in 10 metres and throw it up or what? Yeah, that's what they're doing this year. Yeah, not a bad idea, I don't think. They do it in the vets as well. It's about where the footy's going to land. 15 metres in, throw it up in the air. Fair for everybody. So up she goes. Boundary throw up. Can we call it that? Lovely to tap out. We've got Frangalis got that for Berwick. Pick up the ball, that's come off the back of the foot. How are they going to know if it's going to be off the foot for out of bounds on the floor? It come off Todd's foot. Umpire says we'll throw it up anyway. That's fair enough. So right on centre wing, right on the Anzac later here at Lloyd Park. Up they went, both fish went up in the air. Klein got a little bit of a touch to it, that's gone out of bounds. And we're going to have another ball up. Do you have a haircut like Clever Camp in your day, Steve? You'd like to have one now, wouldn't you? You'd like to have one now. I don't think that they would have appreciated them back in those days. Oh, wouldn't have been raised. Up she goes, right in front of our commentary position. Lovely little tap out there, bit of a fish by Braden. Can they pick this up? Try and tap in front of himself there for Langwarrin is March. He's been pretty prominent so far. It's on the ground. Tap it out. Picked up here. Got a handball out. It's Charles. Couldn't quite pick it up. Ooh, front on contact. No, umpire says it's okay. Did well to get it out of the road. Was a Seskus of a Berwick. Just dribbling along the ground, working towards the forward 50 there for Berwick. Was that a bit of a high tackle? Umpire said no. Out of bounds. Ball it up once again. 4 and a bit minutes gone. Salter scores the way of Langwarrin. They are one behind. And that is on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. Up she goes once again. Just going with a fist. I'd like to see these ruckmen just tap the ball down to a rover. Umpire says hasn't got hold of the football sales. He's been pretty promising over there so far.
He do with it. Go short. Couple of players. I think that might have been best. Go straight down the middle of the corridor. And here's an opportunity from 45 metres out. Long kick off the boot by Woodward. Looking good. Looking straight. And what a great goal there, Sammy Woodward. The first goal goes on the board to Berwick. They go to that one score. 1 goal straight, 6. They lead Langwarrin a 1 behind the O'Brien real estate scoreboard, which has gone just over 6 minutes.
Yeah, he's a pretty good shot at goal. He's led the goal kicking in his age group probably for the last 4 or 5 years, so he knows how to kick one.
Kick him straight. You see these league blokes, they run straight in these open goals, and they kick all these dribblers and bouncy. When you think you got a target, you got the goal umpire. Used to when I coach, I said to the bloke, just you can pass it on the footy ground to your teammate. Just pass it straight back to the goal umpire. Up she goes once again. A lovely little tap. Like to see that rather than the big thump. No one can get a hold of it. Here's our goal kicker once again. Goes through to centre half forward. Nice kick by Woodward. Goes to about 30 metres out. Opportunity for Berwick. Can they pick it up? They can't. Saunders is there trying to do his best. A little handball came out. A little tap in front of himself also was Seskus. It's just about the end of the 10 metre square. Players just start sitting on everybody. I think Lucas Smith on top of everyone else as well for Langwarrin. It's going to be a ball up. Gone about 10 metres out from Berwick's goal. They are kicking to what I call it at the Jimbrook end, the bush end. Here at Langwarrin, up she goes. Nice tap out there. Well done there, but unfortunately it was sharked off Devonish's tap out, and Langwarrin can clear out through the scoreboard side of the ground. A long way to go there. Good tackle. Layden disposes of the ball. Was all, or was he tackled about the football? Umpire said he was. Advantage paid. Langwarrin, they can go further forward now. Nice little mark. You should play on straight away. Just look like Glastonbury out in centre wing. Goes straight through the centre of the ground. Was that touched off the boot? I'm not sure if it was. 1, 2, 3 grabs. Umpire didn't pay it to Britain. Says play on. You've got to hang on to it a little bit longer, son. Back to the forward 50. Berwick in front. Oh, good mark. No, was he interfered with? Umpire says it's all right. Good spoil on the handball there by a Cooper Wilkie of Langwarrin. Little handball comes out now. Oh, fumbling a little bit there, both sides. Well, that's a good tackle. Umpire let it go. But there's plenty of Berwick people there, but they fumble as well. Spills out now. Trying to pick the football up is Clever Camp. What can he do with it? They're still just knocking it out in front of them. No one's they're trying to do things before they pick the footy up.
Yeah, Saunders.
And Saunders got it. Okay, it's about centre half back. Langwarrin, they are desperately trying to defend this football. Staggard's in there. Can he do much with it? He can't. It's turned over once again. This time around the corner.
Clever.
Nice little kick through. Clever Camp. It's in the goal square, and they should rush it through Langwarrin. They do. And it takes Berwick to 1-1-7. Langwarrin 1 behind. And we've been going. I've lost my clock. We'll get back to it soon.
They had a little
About
bit of
10
drizzle
minutes.
just before the very start.
Yeah, it just gets a bit slimy, doesn't it? Short kick out from full back. Mark's been taken by Millwood. Goes back to the centre corridor. It's got to be good. It is good. And a nice mark taken by Ackerman. Right on the forward 50-metre mark for Berwick. Centre wing. Over the back they go. Ooh, foot in the back. The umpire said it was all right by Charles. Couldn't hang on to the mark. Tries to go back and get it now. There's a pull on the skipper. Gives it across. Little kick around the corner. It's tough to do there by Mullins. And it's gone out on the full. A resulting free kick going the way of Harry Sala. He's been quite prominent. Centre wing. Comes back down. That looks like Frank Gales went up one-handed. You're not going to mark too many there. Incorrect disposal. Umpire didn't see it for Hopkins, but he let it go. I don't mind seeing that. Oh, that could be a little bit high. Umpire was blindsided, so I can't blame him for that. Just a little bit high there on Braden. Oh, he thinks it's a free. Well, you should have got it, son, but unfortunately we saw it. They didn't. But I think I'll call him Frank Gales because I saw the hair, but Braden did a lovely little tap out this time. Handball over the top there by McRae. Of Berwick trying to pick the football up. Does so now. Can run with it is Preston. And goes along into the full forward area. Misses everything. And it's gone out of bounds on the full. It's Aussie Preston to skipper Berwick. I won't want to see that.
No, he just hooked it off the...
Come off the book. Yeah. This is Cobb. Back pocket. The sun's shining now here at Lloyd Park. Good looking left foot kick up the back of the pack. Nice mark. No, couldn't hang on to it. I thought he could have. Umpire lets him play on. Nice little pick up and dodged out of the pack there. Nicely done by Todd. Goes and follows it up once again. He's just playing ping pong with it at the moment and ends up getting pinged for throwing the football. Bit unlucky.
Yeah, I thought he actually got a fist to it. But
Yeah, I didn't think he could control it from the start. So anyway, free kick going away with Langwarrin. Been going about 10 minutes in the first quarter. Underground pass. 2 Langwarrin players muffled it up between them. They went straight through Millwood's legs. Picked up and kicked around the corner for Berwick through Devonish. Goes an half forward flank and here's an opportunity now. This is Frangalis. What can he do with it? Could try to check side kick there. An ordinary kick coming out and a lot of pressure here. Langwarrin picked up once again. Big, high, long kick. Devonish once more. And goes to the point post area and it's gone out of bounds, has it? It's gone through for a point. I thought it may have missed everything there. So another behind going away. Berwick. They got a 1-goal, 2-8. They lead Langwarrin 1 behind on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. We've been going for about 15 minutes. We've gone way out to the other side of the ground. This is where we need the binoculars, gentlemen, because it's a long, long way out there. Good tackle late there, I think, and the free kick going away there of Rick Andrew. What a great name. He's got legs go all the way to the armpits, hasn't he?
Yeah,
a long-legged man.
He's still growing.
Oh, they do, don't they? So they can get out of trouble here, can they? They can't. Been picked up and kicked around the corner. Off balance with Saunders. And I think it has gone. Wait for the goal umpire. Out in the full, is it? Yep. Goal umpire wasn't going to let us know. So Langwarrin under a bit of pressure in the last 5 minutes or so. Can switch play back to the centre corridor. Nicely done. The mark taken by Ben Hopkins. Wants to play on. Oh, this is going to be hard. He's got a 2-on-1 situation. Can he get to a teammate? Oh, nice little bounce off the dewy grass to McIndoe, and it's gone out of bounds. You're under a bit of a pressure over here, Russell, at the moment. Your mob.
Yeah, no, Berwick's got under a lot of pressure here. They've just got to chip it around a little bit and get back to that run they had in the first few minutes.
They certainly did. They controlled it quite nicely. Umpire throws the ball up. Whack. Big long punch out by Devonish. He's getting a bit of a control on the rucks there. Picked up nicely by Binns. What can he do with it? He can't. He gives it across to a teammates under just as much pressure in Frangalis. Very close to that boundary line. And they, take it easy, boys. There's a fence there. And it's going to be a throw up. I'm not used to saying that. Was he paid a free kick? Umpire's got the sun in his eyes. No, it's going to be a ball up.
Ball it up.
That's all right. Should have been. So there's a lot of players around this forward 50 ball up here for Berwick. Up she goes. Devonish, nice little tap out. Went to the boundary line side of the ground, but it was picked up and kicked immediately by McIndoe, but it's gone out on the full. And the resulting free kick here going to Marr. So Drew Marr on the left leg. Puts it about 30 metres out, right in the centre corridor. That was a good kick. Couldn't be marked by anybody. Almost though, but couldn't just quite hang on to it. Was Bowden of Berwick. So now they can get out here. Langwarrin have got numbers to the footy. Can they get it out? Through a chain of handballs, finally kicked out of the way by Poulis. Back into the centre court, right up there at the cricket pitch. Picked up and fumbled at the same time by Preston, the skipper of Berwick once again. Oh no, another little fumble. They're just not hitting their targets at the moment. Here's an opportunity this time. It's in the hands of Brody Carpenter. What can he do with it? Gets... Oh, a bit unlucky. I thought he got a toe poke on that, but...
Yeah, you got to put on that, but he, once again, blindsided.
Blindsided. You shouldn't guess the umpire. Todd with the free kick for Berwick. Opportunity now. Running in and around the corner. Showing a bit of dash too. Nice kick around the corner was Binns of Berwick. And I think he's put that through. That's a terrific goal, Jackson Binns.
Great footballer, this kid.
Shows a bit of talent. They go to 2-2-14.
He's also a very classy cricketer, isn't he?
Oh,
So he's going to
yeah.
have to make a choice, this boy. He is... he's got talent to burn in a lot of sports.
He does, and you could add basketball into that too, but I think he's finally thrown that away.
These multi-talented people, don't they? Just absolutely annoy you. 14 and a half minutes gone in the first quarter, so we're back in the middle. Need to get this back. Do a Langwarrin. Throws it up nice and high. Oh, big leap there and nicely one out there. Berwick off the ground. Coming in off the interchange bench. Luxor Fortunes has been picked up by Hughes. He can go down the member side of the ground. It's a lovely looking kick. And a good mark taken over here for Langwarrin by Jai Bowler. It's very, very short and they're off and running. It was marked and played on straight away. Had to handball the ball out was Ackerman. Unfortunately for Langwarrin, it's turned the ball straight back over to Berwick. They're just playing around for it a little bit at the moment. Berwick is running in numbers at the moment. Mark got another handball out. Little kick there, was smothered. Great smother laid on there by Diesel. And that was against his opponent there in Binns. But, well, they were in a bit of strife there with that smother. Diesel. I'm going to get you to say his whole name towards the end of the day, Russell.
I don't think I can, mate, so we'll just call it Diesel.
Well, it's a beauty. I love it. Nice little tap out. Looks like Braden got it once again very close to the boundary line. And it's going to be another ball up. Been going 15 and a half. Quarter number 1 here at Lloyd Park. 14 leads 1. Berwick in front on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. Up she goes once again. Lovely tap out once again. Getting a bit of dominance, unfortunately, for Berwick, but lands straight in the hands of Poulis. They go up to the half-forward line. It's an opportunity to get a goal late in the first quarter. A little handball by Bowler. Can he find a teammate? He can't. Pardon?
Good smother, that one.
It was. Yep. All smothers are good. unless they eat you in the snout, then they hurt. So another ball up, sun shining brightly now. Should be out in the golf course. Up she goes, dominating the ruck contest at the moment. Corey Braden, quite like that boy. Like to see him tap it inboard a little bit as well. Seeing he got a bit of dominance there, trying to pick the footy up there for Langy is Poulis. Umpire says that's going nowhere. We're going to ball it up once again. Pretty much 1-on-1 all around the ground other than that. And they've really pushed up, haven't they? Wouldn't have done that nowadays. You'd be sitting in goal square waiting for it. Up she goes. Oh, big leap, Braden. Got a nice little tap there. Likes to tap it back behind him, so they should be onto that. Picked up. Quick kick out of the pack. And that was by a Wallace of Langwarrin. Goes to the forward pocket area. And it's either gone out in the full hazard or has it just been bounced out? Can't see the boundary line around the corner.
Bounced out, I think.
Bounced out, you're right. So it's going to be all up. Here's an opportunity now. They want to spread around. It's a nice big hole there for someone to try to enter. The ball does get a quick kick out. Braden, nice little tap out once again for Berwick, and they can get the clearance. Can they? No, they can't. Diving on the football there for Langwarrin was Carpenter. And the umpire just lets him play on. Here come Berwick now. They just handball in front of themselves. Another little handball if they go once more. This boy's been prominent too. In Bins. Goes into the centre square area. Berwick lead the race for the football. Nicely picked up by Roller. Rower. Should be a yachtsman. Kicks it out to an open player there all by himself. Runs for 45 minutes. Shakes the tackle there. McRae does. Goes and shot on goal and has kicked it. And that is AJ. And AJ McRae puts another goal on the board to Berwick. They go to 3 goals, 2-20. Handy to the lead. Langwarrin did get the first score of the morning or afternoon at 1 behind. O'Brien, real estate scoreboard. But just getting a little ahead of himself. We've gone 18 minutes now, quarter number 1. And Langy didn't need that.
Shows you going up through the middle sometimes really can harm the opposition.
Oh, absolutely. If you've got control of the football, most people want to go around the boundary line. There's often a big gap there. Braden knows he's got dominance now. Just went whack, and look at this young man in bins. Runs to 50. Straight shot at goal. He missed to the right-hand side. I thought he'd put that through as well. That would have been one of the goals of the afternoon. Beautiful looking.
Just
typical
exploded
ruck
out
play.
of the middle there.
Oh, good ruck rover play, wasn't it? 3-3-21 now, Berwick. A 1 behind Langwarrin. O'Brien real estate scoreboard. They can come out here from full back. Well, you've got to hit your target. Langwarrin's just missing their little targets at the moment. Handball to a teammate, but it's gone out of bounds. Umpire says it's okay because we've got no boundary umpires. Picked up. That's all right. Storing. He just let it go. No problems at all. Mark dropped there by Jewish. He should have hung on to that. So it's turned over. It's picked up and kicked around the corner by Cole. Goes up the centre corridor. Good strong mark taken by McRae. So AJ from the centre circle. Straight down the middle of the ground go Berwick. Over the top, everybody couldn't take the mark now. A little handball comes out the back of the pack. Oh, be careful there. Head-eye contact. Umpire says it's all right. Opportunity again for Berwick. Got a little handball out. They do. Picked up and kicked around the corner once more. Didn't go too far by Saunders. Umpire says it hasn't gone far enough, so you got to go. Quick kick around the corner. Might have been Smith or Kuzler. Couldn't quite see the number on the back. Umpire still lets them play. Opportunity once again. Handball back into trouble was Frank Ailes, but they get out of it. Here's, is that Salas? Was that
That's Sala.
That's Salas, yeah. Oh, he's a chunk of a man, isn't he?
He's a big boy.
That was incorrect disposal. Oh, the umpire says you can play on. So here we go. Now Langwarrin in the hands of a Poulis go straight down the centre of the ground. They're outnumbered here. Langy 3-2. Who can do the better? Leading in the race for the football is a fantastic tackle. Umpire didn't reward it. Picked up. Little handball comes out. Fumble over the last minute there by DeSantis of Berwick. Picked up now. Another little handball comes out by Sala. He's made up for his mistake. And they are looking pretty good. Handball, Mr. Target in Preston. Good enough to go back and get it. Another great smother laid there by Brady Carpenter of Langwarrin. They're working hard as the siren sounds. It is quarter time here at Lloyd Park and a good first quarter to the Berwick Blues. I'm not sure what you call yourself now. You call it Wickers. What are you these days?
The Wickers.
The Wickers. That makes sense, doesn't it? So they lead at quarter time on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard 3-3 at 21. Langwarrin, a 1 behind the goal kickers in the first quarter for Berwick. And Jackson Binns has kicked one, as is AJ, Alex McRae, and Sammy Woodward as well. We'll take a break for quarter time. Back here shortly for what will be the second quarter.
Hi everyone, it's Tim from Growth Syndicates Australia and we're financial transformation specialists. Our clients are eliminating their mortgage in a much shorter period of time, creating more wealth and boosting their super. This is all done without impacting their lifestyle. Sounds amazing? Well, let me explain a little bit about the GSA Advantage. With clients all around Australia and a head office located in Elsternwick, our team of very experienced professionals enable unique and exclusive property investment opportunities through wholesale investing for clients to achieve specific outcomes. Our current projects are located in Brighton, Malvern East, Kew, Glen Iris and Mont Albert North. Everyone's busy and that's a fact. But did you know for every day you have a mortgage and underperforming investments or superannuation, you're missing out on $350 every day. It all starts with a friendly phone discussion to then arrange a meeting to provide you with a clear picture on what GSA achieves for our clients, and with no charge or obligation, see where these results can apply to you. So check us out at growthsyndicatesaustralia.com. Give us a call on 1300 205 556. I'd love to have a catch-up coffee with you at your place or our office. See where GSA can improve your financial position.
Welcome back to Lloyd Park here for the Under-17 Premier Division game between Langwarrin and Berwick, brought to us by Chisolm Institute, of course. At quarter time, Berwick did quite nicely. 3-3-21 leading Langwarrin, 1 behind. I'm going to go to you, Russell Hopkins, to tell us what is going wrong over there at Langwarrin.
Look, I just think they're getting it out of the middle and they're getting it out of there quite easily and getting long penetrating kicks into the forward line. We've just, we started quite well. Harry Marks gave us a lot of run. I think we've just got to start kicking out to grass and letting our runners run onto the ball and start using it better.
And Steve Woodward, you'd be quite happy with how they're going, is that right?
Yeah, it's the dominance of Corey Braden in the ruck has really showed as the quarter went on, and the on-baller started to actually move to where he was hitting that ball too, and we got lucky and got those couple of goals, which was fantastic effort.
Well, the game's already started off, and they've got a nice clearance out of the way there by Ma, but it's been turned over, and a free kick going to go the way of Langwarrin, and they're right on the outer side of the ground, and we'll have to put the binoculars on that. So can they do something here with the football? Little kick out the back there. It was a pretty long kick in actual fact through pulling skipper, and it's gone out on the full, I think, has it?
Yep.
Ooh,
yeah, on the full out there on the wing.
Such a long way out there, isn't it? And we're just waiting for Nana to give the footy back. Thank you very much. So the free kick going out there, looks like Ma with it. And he's gone straight back down to where it came from. They probably shouldn't have. They should have had some switch play on. Here's an opportunity now. Little handball came over the top. It was Hopkins of Langwarrin. Can they get something going here? They need a goal. Mark could have been taken. Unfortunately, couldn't hang on to it with Snowden. And it's gone out of bounds. Throw in, or throw up. Not used to doing that. But it's a good idea. I reckon it's a great idea. Otherwise, they're going to go to last touch, which I'm a bit like that at this stage.
Don't like it.
Don't like it?
Don't like it.
Don't like it, okay. So it's unanimously vetoed in the bus. Up she goes. Once again. They do play it in South Australia. Lovely tap out there. Went straight in the hands of Benny Charles. Got caught with it straight away. Spilt free. Umpire lets him play on. Working very hard there for Langwarrin and trying to get the football. Unfortunately, Barrelon beating with Blake pulling the skipper. And it's going to be another ball up centre wing out of side the ground. Might have to get the runner out to tell them to bring the footy over here, boys. It's a long way over there. So here we go. Centre wing. Up they go once again. The big run up there. Braden just went smash. Unfortunately for him, there's no one there in the Berwick jumper, and it's been picked up there by Benny Charles. Puts it around the corner. Here's an opportunity. Picked up over there by Tilders. Goes to the forward 50. Umpire, did I hear a whistle? No, cool. Player on stop.
Whistle, play on.
Well, umpire might as well come from the other ground. Here we go now. Berwick repel that attack. Little handball. Missed the target there in Clever Camp, so they can keep going with it. Picked up another little handball, come over the top through Mar of Berwick, and they just keep knocking that football forward. It's been picked up by Langwarrin. Over there, it's Benny Hopkins who's got it. Here they come. The mighty Kangaroos. Can they get into that forward 50? Good looking kick. Just dropped short there, unfortunately, for Britain. Couldn't pick it up, and it's turned over once more. And umpire has blown a whistle there. Has it gone out of bounds, or is it going to be a
Out of bounds.
ball? Yeah, okay. Boundary line's a bit deceiving over there. Just can't see the line. So it's going to be a ball up or throw up. Take your pick. Up she goes. In there again. Braden just likes putting the right fist straight through the football.
It was semi-frangalis that time.
Was it? I got the same fuzz was. Well, 17. That's Braden, yeah.
Yeah, Corey's got back into the play now.
Okay. They look like helmets, the haircuts.
Yeah, my boy's not allowed to have a haircut.
Oh, but he's going to listen to you. I can tell you that right now. Handball out of the pack. Clever Camp got caught. Could have been a throw. Umpire lets him play. Here we go once more. Overrunning the football for Langwarrin there was Marks, but he tries to go back and get it, but they're often running Berwick. They're on the cricket pitch. Marks has done well. Get it on your left foot, son, who's had a bounce. Oh, gutsy now. You've got caught. Trying to do too much. The umpire let him go. Both umpires caught right in the middle of it. Just ricocheted and bounced straight back into the hands there of Wallace. Now Langwarrin going to the top of the square. Could have almost taken that mark. Made hard work of it. It's been rushed through for a behind.
Big chance there for Langwarrin. We needed that one, but
Yeah,
he just couldn't bring it in.
No, they had an opportunity to do that, and unfortunately just couldn't hang on to it. Tried to make more of it than what it was. So long kick in from full back. Goes outside 450. That's a fantastic mark taken. Playing on straight away. Ben Charles. What can he do with it? Get the handball back. And here's an opportunity on the right foot. Looks like Hayden Britton with it. And there's a whistle on play.
Out in full.
Out in the full. I was just writing something down there. I thought it was going to go through a goal. And the free kick now is going to go away. Is that Sala down there? It is.
Yep.
Solid man. Sala. Good long kick at the football too. That's travelled all the 50. Goes outside the forward 50 there for Langwarrin. Went up for the mark. Couldn't hang on to it. Was Ben Charles once again. Getting a bit more prominent there for Langwarrin. But they just can't do too much with it. Umpire's got no option here but to throw it up. Coming up last, Ben Charles. Getting into it a little bit over there, Russell, Ben.
Yeah, well, Benny's a vice captain of the club, and he's a tough, good footballer, so he'd know he needs to lift to help the team get more opportunity up forward.
Lovely tap out there. That time once again by Braden, straight to his teammate in Frangalis. The Curly mopped both of them, those two both. Well, Gary Frangalis had a head of hair on him too. Umpire says I'll ball this back up once again. So they're about 60 out from Langwarrin's goal. Kicking to the bush end. Nice little tap out by Braden. Quick kick, went nowhere. Picked up here and almost picked up by Clever Camp. Fumbled it, tried to pick it up. Still going to try and pick it up. Has he got it yet? He has. Got the handball out eventually. Everyone seems to be wanting to pick the ball up without doing so. Frank Gales got caught. Umpire says it's okay. Here they go now. Fumble there after he had it was Cousley of Berwick, but they're good enough to get it. And out of the centre circle they go. Straight down the centre of the ground, Berwick. Over the back. Everyone had to punch the football out there. It was done by Saunders too. Berwick into the forward 50 once more. They can go around the corner. They've got a free play here on the outer side and all. But good interception, almost there by Benny Hopkins of Langwarrin. Can't do too much with it. Thrown over the back of the head there by Binns, who's been quite prominent for Berwick. And here's an opportunity on the right foot. A long goal with Seskis. And just kicked the point. I thought he had to put that through, just about. So first score in this quarter to Berwick. They go to 3-4-22. Two behinds are Langwarrin. O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. And we've been going 6 minutes, quarter number 2. They can kick it out short through the other side of the ground. Nobody there, so it's got to go long down the line. Do Langwarrin can take a mark here. Oh, it's a good stretch. Got underneath the footy, but good enough to hang on to it with Snowden.
Good set of hands, Snowden. He's a bottom-age boy with a lot of promise.
Opportunity here now. Looks like Ackerman with it. Centre wing. Goes back centre corridor. It's looking a bit better now. Benny Hopkins has got it. Can go back through the centre through Snowden. And he's right in the centre of the ground here at Langwarrin. What's he want to do? There's a lot of people asking for kick it to me, and what's he do? Kicks it straight down Berwick's throat. Unfortunately for him, it was taken by Cousley. Cousley almost gave it straight back to himself. Felt sorry for him, I think. Here they go now. Is that Binns with it?
Binns
Goes
again.
straight down the centre of the ground. Good mark, playing on straight away. Who's out there?
It's Mullins.
Mullins goes well from centre half back. Everyone waits for the ball to bounce. Probably shouldn't do that. It's been picked up by Iliads. I don't know how to say that. It's a beauty as well. We might have to go by the first name. Picked up by Berwick. Handball out by Best. Goes to his teammate. They can run this out. Best has got it. Wants to give it back once more to Preston. They just muck it up between them. Going in to help out for Berwick is Cousley. Does it quite nicely. Short kick and they can play on straight away. Todd's got it now. What's he going to do with it? Goes out centre wing. A one-on-one contest. Two get in it now. It's been picked up on the outside by Seskus. Goes long into the centre corridor. There's a bit of open play here. Not a lot of structure at the moment. And now Langwarrin can get out. Little amount handball over the top. A chain of that. Finally ends up in the hands there of Mullins. What's he going to do? Gets it back again. Racking up the stats. Goes laterally to the outer side of the ground. Hopefully finding a teammate. Does that. Who's out there? Hopkins. And a nice little mark inside. A nice little kick inside to Poulos. Just want to settle it down a little bit here. Now Poulos goes to the outer side. Got a couple of free players. And they can go back short. Snowden just drifting through and across the corridor there, across centre half forward. Wants to go long. Kicks it up high. Big lead for the mark there. Going up one-handed. Couldn't hang on to that. Unfortunately for Langwarrin was Britton. Handball over the top. It was nicely done by Poulos once more. An opportunity now. Langwarrin go to the full forward area, unfortunately. For them, no Langwarrin player there. Comes outside 50. Little push in the back. Umpire let it go. Handball off they go. This is Micallef who gave it to a teammate. Then he got caught straight away, did Woodward. And the umpire says that's incorrect disposal, and the free kick going to his opposite, number 20 in Glastonbury. Played on straight away. Here's an opportunity now. That looks like Hopkins out there. Goes to the full forward area. A big mark over the top. Well done there, Harrison. Best.
Great mark there.
Yeah, he's got a good set of hands, Harrison.
On the left leg. Love left footers. Guess what I used to kick with. But no.
But he's turned it over.
Yeah, bad left footer. Snowden's had a ton of it so far this quarter.
They're running, full of running here, Langwarrin.
They are indeed. Just got to get a goal, don't they,
Yeah.
Russell?
Well, this is the type of footy they play. They control the ball, look inside, 45 kicks, and then go when they have to go. So this quarter's been really, really pleasing, I'd say, to the coaches.
Well, Harrison Best. He needs his best there. He's got to kick it just about 50. If that's a true 50 arc, we'll call it 50 anyway.
I'll back him in. This boy's a beautiful kick.
Beautiful kick of the footy. You've just put the mocker on him. So right on the 50 arc. Goes long. Good looking kick off the boot. Has it got the distance? Has it ever? Good call. Oh, that's a heck of a kick, isn't it? That's a beautiful kick there. And that's the first goal that goes on the board for Langwarrin. They go to 1-2-8. They trail Berwick 3-4.
Yeah, they're really pleasing to see them now. Just they could have been overwhelmed a bit by that first quarter, but they've just come out, they've lowered their eyes, they've looked and like you said, Snowden's done really, really well. Presented up, he's a tall boy, good mark, and we deserve that goal.
All right, you can have it.
I just think Berwick have been very fumbly this quarter. The handballs haven't hit their targets.
They have two, so up they go. Andrew in the ruck now for Berwick. Tried to tap it over the back of the pack. Handball picked up, unfortunately, by Glastonbury. Went the wrong way. Goes back and tries to pick it too. Langwarrin trying to pick it up now. Finally, it was picked up there by Poulos. What can he do with it? They're on the cricket pitch. Handballed out there by Andrew once again. But Berwick goes back and chases it up once more. He's got long legs. Out they come now. Nice little handball. Just nicely put out there by Iliadis of Langwarrin. Into that forward pocket they go, and there's another good mark. This time it's been taken over there by Ben Charles. So what are you going to call here, Russell?
Another multi-talented kid, I wouldn't doubt it.
He's done a check side kick, and it doesn't look bad off the boot. In fact, it's gone check too quick. It's gone straight out of bounds on the full.
All right, I'll stop now.
Okay, mate, you're going. You're shooting at 50%. Yeah, like they often try to rush those kicks. Well, you really don't need to do it. It's a pretty open pocket. You can just kick straight.
Or even sometimes just a short hit up out the
It
front.
is.
Well, he actually had someone short that he could have gone centering.
Well, the free kick went to Marr. He's gone out, but turned it straight over. Another opportunity here. Big screamer asking for it. Oh, umpire, pay it. Where's the sense of occasion? Spilt free and it kicked around the corner. I think it could be a goal in any case. Ben Charles did pick it up. He's paid the free kick, has he?
No, one behind.
One behind. He missed.
Sometimes you wish they just pay them, don't you?
Oh, just for the occasion.
Just pay it. It's
Pay
a
it.
day.
139 Langwarrin, 34-32. 22 rather, is Berwick. O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard's gone way back to the outer side of the ground, looking much the better. I don't think Berwick's had it over the centre line at the moment. Can Langwarrin keep applying this pressure? There's plenty of blue and white jumpers there. Here they go. It's in the hands of Max Poulos once more. Given across to a teammate. Long kick there by Marks. Right to the 10-metre square. Oh, that's almost a free kick, umpire. No, it was touched off hands.
They had about 5-1 at that contest.
Yeah, they're applying the pressure, that's for sure.
Yeah, they just need to get a score on the board. We've been going 12 minutes in the second quarter. Umpire says play it on. Don't knock him over, son. He'll be going down the ground, and that's really a poor kick. You won't be happy about that, the coach there at Berwick, I'm pretty sure. Could have done a little bit better there, McRae. AJ. And let's say Brian Todd will have a bit of a word to him there at half-time about that. Short kick. Finds another teammate there in Wallace. Another one of those haircuts. It must be going cheap. We'll look for Snowden, but unfortunately missed his target. This is what we don't want to see. Target's being missed. Another high tackle. Should be a free kick to Carpenter. And Carpenter does get the free kick. Wants to play on straight away. Switches play to the outer side of the ground. This is much better than Ryder going up down the same spot. Good mark taken out there. Storen's got it. Wants to play on straight away. Kicks it up a little bit high. Bit of a wedge about that. Over the back of the pack. No one can take the mark. There's a lot of Berwick defenders now. They've rolled back quite nicely. Here's an opportunity. Good kick and a good mark taken over there by Clever Camp. Goes to the outer side of the ground. Now Berwick have got control of the footy. Umpire lets him go. Goes inside forward 50 for the first time in this quarter. Little handball over the top. Looking for finding and getting flattened as he's kicked the ball was Mikulev. Umpire says it's all right, and it's gone through for a behind.
Had to lower his eyes. He had Berwick play by himself in the goal square, basically.
Yeah. He got away with that one. That looked like a certain goal.
He probably got flattened as he kicked, and pretty hard to find a teammate there. You just want a self-preservation kicks into then. I think 13 and a half gone. Been a good quarter for Langwarrin. Just haven't really put the score on the board as much as they would have liked, but they have certainly curtailed the influence of Berwick. Going back on the outer side now. Langwarrin. Good mark taken out there. Who's that? Very good. Oh, that's a mark. That could have been taken by Carpenter. Unfortunately, couldn't hang on to that. Here they go. They've got opportunity now. Get it first, then get rid of it, son.
I was just about to say they're being clean, Langwarrin. And
they weren't that time. It's been picked up opportunity here for Storen. He looks like a likely type as well. A good size about him. And it's gone out of bounds on the full. Unfortunately there for Langwarrin. The free kick here going the way of Ben Todd. So Ben Todd in front of the scoreboard. Shows Berwick 23, Langwarrin 10. Courtesy of O'Brien Real Estate. Been going a little bit over 14 minutes in the second quarter. Umpire lets him play it on. Nice little gather over there, and kicked on the left foot was all of Berwick. Goes to about 60 metres out. Good one-on-one contest. Good tackle laid over there by Vaughan of Langwarrin. Umpire calls play on. Look at that. They're all running straight. Go get down there. No, you can't. Berwick and long kick. Oh, and it has gone through for another behind.
Just proves if you don't do clean hands and get that ball out straight away in this level that you can make you pay.
Oh, very, very quickly. Yeah, very. They play good structure nowadays. Gone are the days where it's just a kick and mark and they can play on straight away. Oh, that's a wobbly old kick coming out of full back for Langwarrin. What can they do here? Berwick have got hold of the football, turning in and out and turned over the boundary line and it's gone out. And that was through Sammy Woodward. Probably not a bad result. And they can reset themselves here at Berwick. 15 gone, so about another 5 or 6 to go in this quarter. Made a little bit of headway. Just the 2 goals in it at the moment. And Langwarrin, far more structured in the second quarter. In front of the pavilion here. Just forward of centre wing for Berwick. Up they go. Brain whacks a right fist into it once again. Little handball. Coming out the top of the pack there by Seskus. Gives it to a teammate and goes right across the other side of the ground. Oh, could have had a ping at the goals there. Picked up and kicked quickly by Wilkie rather. And it's gone out in the full. Berwick saying it's out in the full. The umpire's about 100 metres away. So, honesty system.
I think he's trying to claim deliberate. They don't play
I think he signalled out in the full. Oh, no. Oh, some of those AFL deliberates, it's just embarrassing. It's just not in the spirit of a game of football. Anyway, it's going to be a ball up. If in doubt, throw it up. And the umpire's doing exactly that. Letting them play. Up she goes. Braden taps it forward to a runner.
That's a great hit out.
It was indeed. And off the boot it went. We'll pick him up in a minute. Do you know who that is, Steve? He's coming to the bench.
It's Benzie again.
Benzie again.
that dominance out of the ruck is really hurting Langwarrin. They probably need to rove to their ruckman, I'd say, at this stage.
Well, nothing wrong with doing that. And there's a free kick up the ground, so a 50-metre penalty, I believe. Goes very, very high and setting himself for a mark there. Couldn't hang on to it. Was McRae. Umpire lets him play on now. Quickly picked up and kicked into the forward line by Sala, who's been very, very busy for Berwick. Tapped on there, trying to find a teammate with Seski. Couldn't do so. It's about 10 metres out from Berwick, under a lot of pressure, Langwarrin. Don't want to concede a goal at the 16, nearly 17-minute mark of the second quarter. It's going to be another ball up. So Braden, don't hit it.
Very similar to the first quarter, this.
Yeah, they sort of two halves on each quarter. Braden taps it straight down. Unfortunately, went straight down Langwarrin's throat. Trying to pick the football up now. They need to get it out quick. They do so. It's in the hands finally of McIndoe. What can he do with it? Goes to the centre wing. Being grabbed by the jumper. I thought it was Cole. Umpire let it go. Very close to the boundary line once more. Trying to pick it up there, but it's gone out of bounds. Come off the boot a little bit there of Preston, but umpire said, let's ball it up. And we'll do that. 17.5 coming up. 25 leads 10. Nice little 15-point buffer here to the Berwick, to the Wickers. What's a wicker look like? We don't know. Up he goes once more. And Berwick, they just bust out. Good, strong play. This young man, Sala, he's got a man's body already. Here they go now. Opportunity for Langwarrin. Nice little handball. They can run if they want to. Long kick and a nice little shepherd was going to be laid there. So Ackerman can get it down the middle of the ground. There's not enough Langwarrin players there. So Berwick can defend it quite nicely. Kick and falling flat on his backside there was Rower of Berwick. Turned it over. And the mark's being taken by Diesel. He goes out to the outer wing. Snowden had plenty of it early. Too tired to pick it up, so he tries to kick it off the ground. If you're too tired, son, get out of there and get down to full forward maybe. Langwarrin, here's an opportunity. They can run from 50. Absolutely nobody there. Who's got the pace? The race is on for Berwick. We've got Preston getting very, very close. He just dribbled through. Could have gone through for a goal, but unfortunately for Langy, it went through for another behind. They are 1-5-11. They trial Berwick 3-7-25. O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. And they can play on now from full back. This is Aussie Preston. Kicks it long, right in front of that scoreboard. Good long kick too. They've got some nice boots on these boys. And can certainly kick a long way. Who play kicking in danger there? Or a trip?
I didn't see it. I honestly
signal
didn't
the
see
leg.
it.
Free kick goes to Best anyway. Plays on straight away. And they can go now. Berwick trying to centre the football. Taking a good mark. They should go on if they can. All haven't got long to go in this second quarter. Went right, kicked it with his left and just turned it straight over. Fooled everybody. And unfortunately for Berwick, they've turned it straight back over to Langwarrin. Going to centre half forward. Big leap there. Couldn't take the mark. Was Ackerman of Langwarrin. Little handball came over the top off Poulos. And now Berwick, they pick it up once more. There's that man once more, and Salas goes straight down the centre of the ground. It's at centre half forward, 50 metres out from Berwick. A lot of players are around that footy. There's no prior opportunity there, says the umpire. It's going to be another ball up. Don't agree, Steve? Throwing the hands in the air there.
No.
All right.
I've got no problems with that. It was a good tackle.
It was.
No prior.
50 out. Berwick, opportunity to get a goal late. Double-handed hit out. Could have been a free kick in the ruck there to Braden. I thought he was chopped out. Umpire says it's okay, so play on or busting his way through. Good job there too by Mullins, but couldn't go through with the football. And we're going to have another ball up now, 20 metres out from goal. You've got to hang out here, I think, Russell. Oh, you're lucky.
There's the sign.
I was just about to say they're holding firm here.
Oh,
Quarter by Langwarrin then. They won that quarter, and with 2 more quarters to go, if they bring that intensity, this will be a real close game, I reckon.
absolutely. They had a great opportunity there. They did kick that goal, and I thought they had the best of the first half of that quarter, and then Berwick fought their way back, so they're well done to both sides. And at half-time here at Lloyd Park, we see Berwick 3-7-25, lead Langwarrin 1-5-11. Now, Brian Real Estate scoreboard, that single goal kicked by Langwarrin's Harry Marks. And, of course, for Berwick, the goal kickers, Jackson Binns has kicked one, as has AJ, Alex McRae, and also Sammy Woodward. And they were all kicked in that first quarter, so maybe that's a scoring end. We'll have a half-time break. We'll be back here for what should be a very interesting second half.
Welcome to the 2021 edition of the GameFace Record app. jam-packed with the newest features to help you get the best information for your club and competition this 2021 footy season. New users will now be prompted to sign up via Facebook or email to help out with our new interactive features. Here you'll be prompted to select which team you follow for one of the leagues that GameFace provides its coverage to. You'll be notified for updates exclusive to that team that you follow. More teams can be followed once you're in the app. Some other exciting features include the new social media capabilities. The newsfeed from our designated Facebook groups is now synchronised through Facebook, so you can now get the league's latest news right through our app. GameFace is now also introducing GameFace TV alongside the new update. Here, you'll be able to watch GameFace Match of the Days, interviews, and other video content that we provide, all in an easy-to-access newsfeed. Live scoring makes a return, with the latest up-to-date scores on game day for each match being played delivered straight to your phone, right in the change rooms after the game. You can now also view stats in more detail, such as best players of the round, the ladder, team lists, as well as leading goal scorers for the division. Our club pages have been reworked, now with more of a one-stop shop for vital information. Here you can view dedicated content for your club, such as purchasing merchandise, memberships, and much more. We're ready to tackle this footy season, so make sure you download the brand new GameFace digital record app.
Get your GameFace on.
For any real estate advice, feel free to drop into 188 Main Street, Mornington, or call us on 5975 7733, or feel free to contact any of our 25 plus O'Brien offices Victoria-wide. Hi everyone, it's Tim from Growth Syndicates Australia, and we're financial transformation specialists. Our clients are eliminating their mortgage in a much shorter period of time, creating more wealth and boosting their super. This is all done without impacting their lifestyle. Sounds amazing? Well, let me explain a little bit about the GSA Advantage. With clients all around Australia and a head office located in Elsternwick, our team of very experienced professionals enable unique and exclusive property investment opportunities through wholesale investing for clients to achieve specific outcomes. Our current projects are located in Brighton, Malvern East, Kew, Glen Iris and Mont Albert North. Everyone's busy and that's a fact. But did you know for every day you have a mortgage and underperforming investments or superannuation, you're missing out on $350 every day. It all starts with a friendly phone discussion to then arrange a meeting to provide you with a clear picture on what GSA achieves for our clients, and with no charge or obligation, see where these results can apply to you. So check us out at growthsyndicatesaustralia.com, give us a call on 1300 205 556. I'd love to have a catch-up coffee with you at your place or our office. See where GSA can improve your financial position.
welcome back here to Lloyd Park at Langwarrin, of course. It's Langwarrin taking on Berwick in Premier Under-17 football here today, Anzac Day, and it's been a pretty interesting game. Berwick looked like they had a real good run of it there in the first quarter for Langwarrin. That second quarter did very, very well indeed, so it's only a couple of goals in it at the moment. Well, we'll get some expert opinions here. Russell, how's the Langwarrin side looking after that second quarter?
I think I said this before. I was really, really pleased with the way they came out that quarter. They went to what they do best. They chipped it around. They kicked it 45, 20, 30 metres. Went in long, went into the forward line, and possibly could have got 2 or 3 more. So I was really pleased with that. I hope they carry that on.
And Steve Woodward, what's the opinion there for the Berwick side?
I thought they started off pretty well in that first quarter, and sort of allowed Langwarrin to get back in the game with a bit of run. Once we get that, and a bit of, well, that's a lovely throw. Once we start getting hitting our targets, it's going to make the game very interesting.
We'll see how they go now as the quarter has started in the third, and a nice little kick out to Binns. His umpire paid that. No, he hasn't. He changed his mind. A little throw over the back of the head. That was unfortunately there for Clever Camp, and it's gone out of bounds. It's going to be brought back in and thrown up. About the 50-metre arc for Berwick, who are kicking to the bush end, as we like to call it up here. And Langwarrin to the Cranbourne Road side of the ground. Good crowd here today too, very impressed, and good quality of football as well. Lovely tap out here, and off they can run now. Pull's got a little handball over the top. Here's an opportunity. Another handball comes out by pulling the skipper, and they are running nicely. Kicked down to the line there by Carpenter, but there's 3 on 2, and of course the 3 on 2 will usually win. And Berwick can come out of it with a chain of handballs. They put themselves under a bit of pressure, and they can just chip it across, and right in front of us, Binns takes the mark, and he is off and running. Kicks into the forward 50 for Berwick. It's about 45 metres out. It goes over everybody's head. Quickly picked up, kicked on the right foot, a bit wobbly there by Devonish. Goes across the front of goal, and it has gone out of bounds. It's hit the behind post. The banter umpire, well, the goal umpire says, oh, is that a free kick? It wasn't a full, was it?
I thought it went through the points.
It went through the points, far as I can see.
Well, the goal umpire touched the post, so must have been out of bounds because there was no flag waved. Anyway, a lovely kick out there by Langwarrin. Who's that out there? Charles. Benny Charles with it. Centre half back. Can go further out the other side of the ground. Right in front of the scoreboard, and Langwarrin, they should try and play on. They do so. Back through the centre corridor. There's that man Snowden. Had a lot of it in the first half of the second quarter. Started very, very well. May have run out a bit of puff, but he'll get better. I like the look of him. Nice long kick down the centre half forward. Nobody can take the mark for Langwarrin. There's a few Berwick players there. It's been picked up. Out they come. Right on the outer side of the ground. Picked up now on the half volley there by Cousley. What's he going to do with it? He gives it to a teammate to go straight up the cricket pitch. Big jump in front. And Brayton over the back. No one got
Rory, he's just wanted to crash the pack and be done with it.
Well, no one got when Cooey the footy. Brayton did eventually pick it up. He's kicked it down to a teammate, and the man in the big lock of blonde hair is Devonish. And he's about 45 metres out. And can he make the distance? I'm going to put the onus on you this time, Steve.
He can now. He will now.
Oh, did he just wiggle, lift the left foot up? And is that the old standstill thing?
No, I don't think that's a rule, is it?
Well, I think, I don't know. Well, what was the 50 for?
The Langwarrin fella was following number 17 from Berwick in. And
protected area?
He protected area in.
Well, he made the distance.
Good call, Steve. You're one each. 4 goals. Oh, that's an easy one. 4-7-31 now, Berwick. You cannot. I don't like 50 metres for a start. I think it's a big penalty in any football. Our league's actually dropped it to 25. Which Eastern Football League also play, and I think that's a much more realistic penalty, I think.
I think we're 25 too.
Well, that was about a 50, I think you gave that.
I'm not 100% sure, but it's a free kick, and now Langwarrin's just got to get on with it.
They certainly do. It's over. They get the tap out here. Can they just answer that? Discipline does play part of football, isn't it? And that's exactly what you've got to have here. It was quickly picked up and kicked out of the pack by pulling the skipper. What can Langy do? Can they answer that? It goes towards the pavilion side of the ground. It's just dribbled, and it's gone out of bounds. We've gone through in a bit minutes. But you're right there. It's discipline's part of footy, and discipline's part of life. I think that's quite a good little learning experience for some of these boys.
100% there.
Or young men. They're not boys.
They're still getting first to the ball, Langwarrin. They're just not getting the points on the board. Back up there for a play.
Yeah, Bowden got a little tap out there for Berwick. Snowden just put in a wobbly old kick. It went absolutely no. It was picked up and handballed by Todd over to Binns. He goes straight down the centre corridor, looking quite nice. He gathered it quite well. Is this Frangalis?
No.
Is that the other fella there? That was Braden. No, it wasn't. It was Frangalis.
No,
Here's an
no.
opportunity. Kicking around the corner there. Might go straight to the boundary line for Hughes. And it was over there, and the quick kicker over there was Mikulev, so I beg your pardon. So it's gone out of bounds. This poor old field umpire, he's run about a marathon, I think. It's a big ground. So ball up there, 35 metres out from the Berwick goal. They are kicking up to the bush end here at Langwarrin. Up they go. Nice little whack out of the ruck there by Devonish. Opportunity goes there as the ball's just bouncing free. Someone's down injured. Around the corner by Binns. Luck's a fortune, but if you play in front, you're going to get more luck than the other bloke behind.
You stand in front of your man, otherwise that'll happen time and time again.
So Sammy Woodward.
You always tell your forwards be in front for that little scrubber kick.
And what are you going to say here, mate?
Well, he should put it through.
He was shaking a bit there. He did put it through. Never in doubt. The second goal there to Sammy Woodward, and they just go on their merry way here at the moment. 5-7-37 now. Berwick leading Langwarrin 1-5-11. O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. We've been going just over 5 and a bit minutes.
Laney's got to watch this. They've got to now just regroup and start using the ball better, because otherwise this could blow out.
Well, it turned over there. Snowden got hold of the football. Didn't seem to know what he wanted to do. Just sort of kicked it out in the open space. Like he was almost better off just turning around and just handballing it back down the line. But just put it into no man's land, and Berwick just swooped on it. So it's back in the centre as the umpire throws it up once again. Nice little tap out that time. It was done by Cole. But they got out, and here they go once more. Big long kick straight down the middle through Todd. Over the back of the pack it goes. There's plenty of Langwarrin players there trying to pick the football up. Just couldn't get hold of it with Hughes. Umpire lets him play on. Little handball comes out. Teammate there in, and Millwood gets it. Goes out wide, and they can play on straight away. Little underground pass has got hit. Oh, it's almost a sensational pick-up by Marks, and he's good enough to go and get it. A lot of ability, this young man. Backs himself, don't mind that. The kicks to no one in particular, and just a casual little one out of mark there by Zach Cusley. Thank you very much. So Cusley looked to go long, went short instead, finds a teammate. No, he dropped it. Should have taken that. Smith picked up there in the bounce by Tilders. What can he do with it? He's turned it back over once again. Kick out of the pack by Cole. Goes up the cricket, pick side of the ground. Nobody can hang on to that mark. Good to recover was Rower. But umpire has blown the whistle, said incorrect disposal, and it's going to go against Berwick, and it's going to go the way of Diesel. And Diesel has got the free kick. And they're all rolled back, bar one of each side, and back in the 10-metre arc. Or should have taken that mark, swooping on top of that opponent. There was Devonish, and laying on the ground. Oh, getting up very, very slowly.
Ethan Kolb.
That's Ethan Kolb.
Might have been a bit stiff there. I thought Lockie might have ploughed him that far into the ground there.
Yeah, probably should have taken the mark, but I think he just took his eye off the footy at the wrong time. So up in the air, once more. Over the back goes Braden. Little tap out there. He was looking for his teammate in Frangalis, but couldn't find him. The umpire lets it play there. Good strong tackle there by the Diesel once more. And it's going to be another ball up. So just settled down a little bit, but in the meantime, they have kicked 2 goals to Berwick Wickers. That doesn't make any sense. You've got to get a better name than Wickers. I'll have a word to Glengan better about it. Up she goes once again. Doing quite nicely. The umpires let that go. Didn't know if he got rid of it correctly, but they're off and running now. Just got to hit a target. Fumbling the ball was Millwood. Couldn't get it, so it's turned over, and Berwick straight back into that forward 50 they go. Good spoil. But umpire says there's a free kick. And the free kick is going to go the way. It's going to go the way of Berwick. It's got to come back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's come back to Elijah Rower.
Okay. So Rower's got it.
Put it to the top of the square.
Oh, it plays on straight away. Well, it's a wobbly old wobbler. Nobody wants to take hold of those. Picking it up and kicking it around the corner for a snap on goal. Looked pretty good off the boot. Was Clever Camp.
1 point.
Umpire says not good enough. So DJ puts it through for another behind. Just on to Berwick. They are 38, leading Langwarrin 11 on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. We've been going 8.5 in the third quarter. Long kick, members side of the ground. Over the back they go. The long arms there of Andrew couldn't hang on to the football. Goes back in to try and get it. Also there for Langwarrin for working very hard for his team. Just couldn't get hold of the ball. Getting up very, very slowly. Being helped up by his teammate is Ben Charles. And it's going to be another ball up. Right in front of our commentary position here at Langwarrin. Umpire says who's going in the ruck. Just throw it up. Andrew gets a tap out. Lovely one too. Handball come off Todd's hands straight to his teammate and it's gone straight down the middle of the ground. Wasn't a great kick out there by Frank Garlis, but the umpire lets him go. Oh, the ponytailed one gets a nice long kick down through the middle of the ground, and that was quite nicely done by Smith, but the umpire lets him go once more. Goes out the outer side of the ground. No one there at all for Langwarrin. The only player there is McRae, and that is off Berwick. And chasing hard there, did well to get there, was Jewis. And it's going to go across the other side of the ground, and it's going to be out of bounds once more. What have you seen so far, Russell?
Yeah, they've just gone away from what they were doing really, really well in that second quarter. So they've really got to think about this now, take their time, and in doubt, like you said, go down the line. Get the ball further down the ground and get a ball up and see how we go from there.
Exactly. If you can't win it, you can at least stop it, start again, and set up. Neither ruckman got their hand on that. It went up, it went down. So who wants to pick this up? Going in hard there for Langwarrin was Poulis. Gets a little chip kick out, and here they go. Now they can do a bit of running. Good-looking kick off the boot. No one can hang on to that mark. Almost picking it up, but unfortunately just ran straight over the football was Marks. But Berwick there with numbers. Dodge one way, go the other way. This is Cousley. Looks quite nice as well. It's in the centre of the ground. Oh, coming through with a head of steam there was Poulis once more. What can they do here? Picked up there by Berwick. Tackled while he didn't get rid of it properly was Cole. Umpire agrees, and it's going to be a free kick.
That was a great effort by Max Poulius then. Went hard at the ball and then followed up with a great tackle.
So Poulius gets it. Goes to the 50-metre arc. Goes long now into the, straight to the top square. Bang, over the back. Thank you very, very much.
That one, Langy, that was really well done by Jewis.
And the luck of fortune as Harry Marks kicked goal number 2 for him and 2 for Langwarrin. They go to 2-5, 17.
I think we spoke about dropping those marks in critical spots.
Yeah, no, that's it. And at any level, you've got to hold on to those opportunities. And if you give them up, sometimes it makes you pay.
Well, it's 11 minutes gone in this third quarter. Needed that and kicked both of the goals for Langwarrin. So very nicely done there. Right spot, rode it when he had to. So Harry Marks, 2 goals there to Langwarrin. They moved the ball better that time.
I think that was set up by Poulius. The way he just
he did. He worked hard.
That ball and then followed up with that second effort on the tackle.
Absolutely.
Really set it up.
Yeah, head of steam through the middle. Good tackle laid. Rewarded for it.
Would have been interesting if him and Sala had have connected with each other.
Yeah, I think they would have just broken into a million pieces. Big leap at the football there by Andrew. Got the ball out there and they got the centre clearance once more to Langwarrin. Well done to that. It's on the logo just about, punching it the wrong way. Ends up in the hands of Andrew of Berwick. Goes one way, gives the handball off. Here they go. That's incorrect disposal on Saunders. The umpire says it's okay. Andrew backed up once again for a third effort. Did it quite nicely. Over the back of the pack they go. Rower tries to pick it up. Also there for Langwarrin was a Millwood. Can they get it out of it? They can't. As Berwick go in the full forward area. That's a great leap. Couldn't hang on to that mark. Umpire says play it on. Langwarrin just kick it out in desperation to come out to the half-back flank on the member side of the ground. Nicely picked up. Binns, very impressed with this young man as it goes to about 30 metres out from goal. Up the back, 1 grab, 2 grab. No one could hang on to that. Roving the pack there was Wilkie. And the umpire said, oh, they got the free. Well, off they go here. They're trying to mark it with one hand was McRae. He couldn't hang on to that. So the umpire let him go. Once more, that's Snowden just loping after the football. Like to see him go a little bit harder than that. Just getting a bit tight there, is he, you think, Russell? Or
yeah, he could be.
Is that the way he runs?
It was well done by Jewis again. He just pushed that down another 20, 30 metres, set it up, and now we've got another ball in or bounce, and we're another opportunity.
Opportunity, right on centre wing, so it's a 50-50 contest. Both ruckmen got a little bit of a tap down. Just ricochets out there. Little handball came out, picked up there by Storin. What can he do with it? He can't do too much. Also tackled while without the position. McRae tackled his opponent. The umpires is letting them play at the moment, which is good. But now there's a whistle on play. Oh, it's gone out of bounds once again. It's a bit hard to see the boundary way over there.
It's a long way away, isn't it?
Yes, I've got binoculars on it. It's still a long way away. They only look like the size of ants. Up they go once again. Andrew got a little fingernail over the top. Handball came out the back of the pack there, and that was by Jewis, but it didn't go anywhere in particular. So Berwick get the clearance once more, but there's got plenty of numbers here to Langwarrin. They should be able to raffle it between. It wouldn't hurt if someone went in there and shepherded his teammate. Finally, it was picked up and handballed out by Hopkins. And here they go, down the middle of the ground. Good place to go. A one-on-one contest, just a little bit high. Was that Snowden tapped it down? Someone's gone down. He's got to get up. No, we'll just find out who it is very, very soon. Berwick got numbers there. Plenty of time too was Micallef. Gives it to his teammate Darren Smith. Who was it? He's up and he's up again. Snowden was. He's up now. High kick, 50 metres out. Trying to take a mark on his hands and knees was Bowden. Couldn't do so and paid a throw.
Bit stiff, but Langwarrin are being first to the ball on most occasions here at the moment.
So Diesel with the resulting free kick. We weren't happy with that free kick.
Their way through this Langwarrin.
This is just work their way through. just maintain possession. You've got plenty of numbers there. All ball's almost stolen by Seskus. Does it very nicely. Gave it to his teammate and Rower. Goes to centre half forward. And the mark over there has been taken by Saunders. He's 60 plus out. And goes laterally. Sees a player all on his own at the back, and that's Binns. And Jackson Binns, becoming one of my favourite players.
You'll see a lot more of him, I reckon.
Oh.
Yeah, the Langy player, the second player in there, needed to come in and help with that contest, kill it to the boundary, and he just waited just in case the ball spilt, but this boy's a good mark.
He is indeed.
He used his body beautifully then.
Yeah, he did very well.
Does he trash talk?
No.
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 Thought with a name like that he should.
Oh, no.
Going in.
His old man probably will.
30 metres out. It was a good-looking kick off the boot. And I believe that is a goal. Yes, it is indeed.
Yes,
So, lovely goal there to Jackson Binns. That's his second goal for the afternoon as well. And look, it really has hurt. I thought Langwarrin had hold of the footy once more, but once again, they just turned the ball over. And they go to 6-8-44 now to Berwick. Langwarrin 2-5-17. We've been going just over the 15-minute mark of this third quarter. You want to say something there, Russell?
Oh, I just think Langwarrin's just got to pull the trigger here.
Give it a go.
If you've got a chance to kick a 45, don't think about it and then kick it to another person. Just straight onto the boot and give it 100%.
Well, they've got to take a bit of a risk, don't they? They get it out, and lo and behold, the ruckman in Braden is ruck roving now. He got a big kick out of there. It's about 10 metres out once more. Nice little tap out. Opportunity. Left foot snap by Seskus. And luckily enough for Langwarrin, it's gone the wrong side of the goalpost. It's gone through for another behind.
It's a strange old game because I think Langwarrin has been constantly first to the ball. But as you said, that long kick is just probably needs to come into their game.
Long kick from
to break
fullback.
the line.
Yeah, Glasenberry. Nice, good long kick out to past the 50-metre arc now. Just got to maintain possession of the football. Use it wisely or create another stoppage. Good mark over the back. No, it wasn't taken there by Smith of Berwick, so Langwarrin can get away with it now. It drops high, it drops low amongst three Langwarrin players. Unfortunately for them, it was Saunders of Berwick who took the mark, and they come out to the member side of the ground. Oh, cramming through with the head of steam was Millwood of Langwarrin. Great effort, cleared a path for his teammate, and off they go. Handball, chain of those. This is the last one that came off the hands of McIndoe. Can they go into that forward 50? They can if they can pick it up. It's in the hands over there of Britain. What can he do with it? He can't do too much. It's been picked up now by Berwick Sala. He's a very young, strong young man. Still just on hands and knees. There's numbers out the back. Can they get it into that full forward area? They're trying very hard. It goes into the forward pocket. Langwarrin kicking it around the corner. And we'll wait and see who that is. But it was a good pass.
Into Charles.
Well, Charles has got it. And Benny Charles.
Yeah, they just wanted that ball a bit more, I reckon, Langwarrin.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we are first to the ball. We just got to make sure we execute the skills, just slow it down that tad and make sure. That was a beautiful run there, McIndoe, Jewis, and then on to Charles.
Well, Ben Charles has kicked it behind so far this afternoon. What's he done with this? Waiting for the goal umpire. Very dramatically signals a behind, and that is unfortunate. Ridley did to make the most of that.
Yeah, should have kicked that.
So they go to 2-6-18, trailing Berwick 6-9-45 the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. We've been now going 17 minutes, quarter number 3. And Berwick come to the member side from the kick in. Oh, big leap over the back. No one could hang on to that mark. It was a good jump there by Tilders of Langwarrin. Can they get it out? Handball smacked in the face there. I thought it was Wallace as he got the handball out. Is that in the back? It's high. Take your pick. And the free kick going against Preston. And Aussie Preston has given away this free kick. And it's going to go the way of Bailey McIndoe. Bottom age boy, kicked behind so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, bottom age boy, loves it tough. Gets in and under. He'll give you 100% McIndoe every time.
You look like he's a tough nut, don't he? Socks down, jumper out.
Yeah, red hair with one of those.
Red hair?
bows.
Oh, yeah,
what
go.
do you expect?
What do you expect? Here he comes. It's a big long kick. He's going to take his very, very best. He's got a hop, skip and a jump. And that's really not a great technique. And I hope you didn't teach him that, Russell. You can't wobble the ball left, right, up and down.
Nothing to do with me. It's always bad.
Just saying him very quickly. But what a great effort. If it's, you get the other stuff. The effort's the biggest part of the game, and he's doing a great job there. Nice little kick out there. Finds Ma for Berwick at centre half back. There's another good effort once again, and further knocked on there by Michael Mullins of Langwarrin, but they just can't get the ball in that forward 50. There's a free kick down the ground, is it? The mark wasn't taken there by Saunders. It was well spoiled. In fact, by Glasenberry.
Yeah, Frank Gales put down as he kicked it. So.
Okay, so a little handball comes over the top, goes back to Braden, he's been quite prominent as well. A little handball over the... No, mark dropped there by Diesel. Probably should have taken that. It's been picked up now and they play on. Bit of pace shown by Seskus. Goes to just outside 10 metres. Oh, opportunity off the ground, out of thin air. Thank you very much. Rower says, I'll kick a goal. And he has.
Real disappointing when you go kick down the ground. Probably didn't need to be done, and a goal comes of it.
Absolutely.
Be more disciplined.
Turnover goals, they hurt you and they deflate. They take the wind out of the opposition sails when you think, we've done everything right. We've got the footy in the forward 50. One turnover, whoosh. You see it happen so often at all levels of football.
There was a big long kick again that we spoke about here
Yep.
from Corey Braden down to Isaac, who put in another long kick, and Elijah just stayed down and did his job where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, did the right thing. And just about at three-quarter time, we've gone over the 19.5-minute mark of this third quarter. The umpire balls it up in the centre once again. That's almost a block in the ruck, but they got away with it. Umpire didn't mind that at all. And can't do that too often. Tilda's got to learn about that. Umpire lets him play out to the outer side of the ground. Good spoil on the run there by Smith. Oh, for Berwick, they'll certainly look good. Good enough to come back and get it. Centres the ball once more. Looking for Braden, but got there in a hurry too was Benny Charles, who spoilt the ball. And there is the siren. As the handball did come out by Clevercamp, and it is three-quarter time here at Lloyd Park. And at three-quarter time, after a 4 goals, a quarter there by Berwick to 1, they lead 7-9, 51 to Langwarrin's 2-6-18 on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. We're going to have a short break, and we'll be back for what will be the last quarter of the Under-17 Premier game between Langwarrin and Berwick.
On the inside, Sophie Marr, but Isabella Carnes gets the upper hand.
Just gets it past the fielder. You're in trouble, Pierce Sterling. Be run out. And wonderful to see some of the greats of Australian sport here today.
It's just on exactly 2 miles. 2-time Olympic Games finalists over the 3,000 steeple.
Too wide in the inside is Marr, but down the outside is Carnes.
Cover running at ground level. Charlie Rowe again from Mount Eliza.
I want to crash the interview. Take the microphone, Pete. Thank you. So I just want to be a big fan of yours. So I'm in the federal parliament, but you play Big Bash.
Come outdoors, we're sitting here watching athletics, there's heaps of people running of all ages.
Time's through, so this first place is really important. The runner in green in Buddy.
Eddie Jerovic now has got a bit of move to do. He's got to try to get a run off the bank somewhere.
Gertz roosts that one. That is a monster of a kick for a goal. Waters in again short. He hits this high, and he might have got enough on this to go for 6. It has. Coming into a catching position on the onside. Mills the spoon shot. He's picked the gap beautifully. What a shot that is.
Get your game face on.
Mexican night is going to be unbelievable. So we're going to do live and loose from the Mexican night.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for everyone on the stage tonight.
What an outstanding tournament it's been, Paul Wilson. Unbelievable.
For any real estate advice, feel free to drop into 188 Main Street, Mornington, or call us on 5975 7733, or feel free to contact any of our 25 plus O'Brien offices.
wants to grow and be recognised within community sport? Would you like to expand your business reach and branding across metropolitan Melbourne and the Mornington Peninsula? With an average reach of 50,000 people weekly across our social media accounts, an average of 100,000 monthly impressions on our digital record app, GameFace can help promote and feature your business across all of our channels. Keep in the loop with existing customers and reach out with new ones via our social media content. Here, we can place your branding on graphic design content, action photography, player interviews, even witness your branding appearing on live stream broadcasts. We can also create and curate advertisements for your business to host on your social media channels as well as ours. You can be featured in EDM newsletters, have space featured on our record app, on website, and much, much more. Our packaging tiers are affordable enough to help your business experience the GameFace touch. So get in contact with us to see how we can help you. Get your GameFace on.
Welcome back here to Lloyd Park in this a very interesting game between Langwarrin and Berwick in under-17 Premier, courtesy of Chisolm Institute. And Berwick just showing a little bit more maturity in their forward play. They are leading at the moment 7-9-51 to Langwarrin's 2-6-18 on the Brian Real Estate's scoreboard. I'll go to you first, Russell, just to see what you think may happen in this last quarter. Is the coach going to change the game they want to play or move a few players?
Look, it looked like he swung a few players around, but I think what Langwarrin's going to take out of this game now is just try to win the last quarter. It's a long season. It's only game 2. Never come up against Berwick before. This is like a new league for most of these boys. And I think they're going to learn a lot out of this game and understand where their strengths are and how well Berwick are playing. I mean, they're winning it out of the middle. They're kicking it long. They're a good footy team. So let's see how we go.
They are. Steve Woodward, what do you expect in this last quarter?
Well, I'm hoping the boys don't rest on their laurels here and they continue with their dominance in the middle, but they keep the intensity up to the end.
Well, they've got a good start here. As a tap out went the way of Mullins of Langwarrin. Can they get the first centre clearance? Off the ground they win it. It's a centre half forward already. Pick it up and get a quick kick, son. They did that and it's gone down into the full forward area. It was nicely done over there by Storen. Here's an opportunity now. Quick kick around the pack. Come out of nowhere by Diesel. And he has unfortunately missed to the right-hand side. Could have been another good start there, unfortunately, for Langwarrin. Just nothing's gone right, Russell.
Yeah, no, we needed that one, but that's okay. I like the way we got it out of the middle that time.
Exactly right, and went straight down the middle. Can they keep it in? Can they lock it in? 2-on-1 situation. Over the back of the pack. It was a nice mark, and off they go. This is Frank Garlis. Umpire says, you've pushed him out.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't see that one.
Well, it was good use of the body, actually.
Yeah, it was, but you've got to open both eyes to be able to see those sorts of things. Steve, I didn't see it either, actually, but nonetheless, free kick going away of Harry Marks. And he's on the half-forward line here for Langwarrin on the member side of the ground. Don't mind this young man, Russell. He's got a bit of talent.
Yeah, no, he's a special player, this boy. He can play footy.
And he likes to take them on too, so he kicks it along right into what they call the hot spot. It's about 30 metres out, directly in front. That man, Binge, he just read the pack nicely, handles it across to his teammate. Can they get away with it here? Through Sala. A very short kick, puts his other teammate under a lot of pressure there in all, but they're under all sorts of pressure here. Can they keep it in Langwarrin? They are trying very, very hard. A little bit of a handball, if you want to call it that, by Frank Garlis. And finally, a kick comes out the centre wing, or just didn't judge the flight of the ball too well. Was Hopkins. It goes out the back of the pack. Another good kick there. He's been doing quite nicely. There was Harry Marks. And umpire just lets him play on. Is that a bit high? Low? Too high.
He's got a high one there.
Thought it might have been. And if it's Diesel who's got it, it is indeed.
One of the leaders down at Langwarrin, he needs to go back and kick this.
I want you to say his full name for me. You nearly threw me pen out the bus.
No, mate, I don't want to butcher the English.
Diesel Bruzi di Labordi. What a great name. Sounds like a nice red. So coming in. It's got to kick it about 45, pretty much directly in front. Goes back another couple of steps. Have a go at it, son. There's no other options available. No one's presenting. So Diesel. Kicking straight in front. 45 out off the boot. It looks beautiful looking kick.
Yeah, that's a lovely kick.
Why give it to somebody else when you can do that? And that's a fantastic goal.
This is what Langwarrin's got to do. They've just got to now just play with a little bit of heart and just keep forcing that ball forward. Every contest go hard and just see what happens. Footy's a funny game.
It's hilarious.
Well, they're first to the ball again.
Absolutely.
That's why they're getting those free kicks.
Kept the ball in play. May have been lucky to get a free kick. Who knows? But nonetheless, they've got to make the most of their opportunities and did it quite nice. And you've got a bloke and kick the ball. That's 50 metres plus. Just have a go at it. So they obviously can do that. I hope he didn't get him off. I don't know what these rotations, what they do in the AFL, and get him off the ground after you kick a goal. You wouldn't get me off. And they come out once more. That's a bit of a throw. Umpire blindside it. We could see it. Here they go. Another clearance through Diesel. Goes straight down the middle of the ground. Just coming onto the ground. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Leading in the race there's Cousley. Over Berwick goes laterally. Is that going to be an AFL deliberate? Of course it is. But it's going to be a throw up, which it should be. Yeah, I don't like some. It's not actually deliberate out of bounds. It's, you're not trying to keep it in. But it's unfortunate the forwards can do it and you can punch it out of the middle of a marking contest. But when you're under a lot of pressure getting your ears pulled off, it's not regarded as being good enough. Up she goes. Up in the air once more. Nice little tap out there. I thought the best of it went to Mullins of Langwarrin. Can they get it out? They can't. This man's been very good all day. And that's Sala of Berwick. Here they go. They've got some little numbers and they're just going to chip it around. All's got it. Back in the centre corridor. Poor kick. Turns it over. And Benny Hopkins has got it for Langwarrin. Right on the Anzac logo. Of course, it's Anzac Day today. Paying homage to our men and women of the forces. Great little leap out there. Over the back she goes. Can they get it out? Couldn't handle the football there was Frangalis of Berwick. Is he good enough to go and get it? Could have been a free kick. I thought there tripping up there was Pulius of Langwarrin. The umpire just letting them play. Little handball inboard. Little fumble at the inappropriate time. That time by Pulius once more. And Berwick, they are desperately defending this. Can they get it out? Another good tackle. It's getting willing if you don't mind. The umpire just letting them play, which I like to see. Good little pick up. No, can't get it. Shepherd, great little block out there. It was picked up well there by Storm, but the umpire has seen something. It might be a free kick going to Berwick. I think it might have been a bit high. It's got to come back. And
Saunders.
It's Saunders, is it? Yeah, I think Prangalis got the free kick but couldn't kick it. So Saunders has got it. That's a good long kick into the centre of the ground, but a good strong mark taken out there by Mullins. Plays on straight away. Straight back into that forward 50 they go, Langwarrin. There's a good lead and a good strong mark taken. And that is Blake Pullen. And Blake Pullen, what can he do with it? The skipper goes to the top of the square. Bit of a push out.
He's in the back there.
Yeah, definitely.
Snowden.
So this is where we wanted him earlier on. We should have been coaching.
Look, you're right. And this boy, when he's down there, he's a tall boy. He's athletic. He's got 50 here, which is
only going to be about 3. If you're going to give away 50, this is where you want to do it.
Well, I'm backing him in on this one.
You're going to back him in. Oh! It's casual, isn't he?
He worried Berwick a little bit then. The ball came in pretty quick and there was 2 on 1 and they got a little bit worried about that. That was excellent.
Oh, 5.5 gone. And we did say that. We were brilliant. We should have said that a long time ago. But like I say, you put this boy, he gets hold of the ball, he's got a good mark on him. He might be a bit fatigued. He's run around a fair bit at centre half forward. Look at that umpire. That's a nice little talk by the ump. I haven't seen him.
That was fantastic.
He could have done a hammy if he wasn't careful, but he's always going to be within kicking distance if you can get him the ball down there, I think, Russell.
And you got a nice tall player like that, just deep, who can take a grab. It worries the opposition.
Absolutely. Oh, Braden just stuck the knee in his opponent. No one got the tip out, but they can get out here now. Salas gets it. Handball straight back to where it came. Braden's got it. A little handball, could have kicked it long, and there they go. The quality of the Berwick side. This is through the agency of McRae. Goes straight down the middle of the ground. The umpire says that's a good mark, and it's Andrew with it. Sariak Andrew.
Really poor by Langwarrin there. The ball was coming through the middle. We had an opportunity to hit the contest and maybe stop that ball moving, but we didn't.
But good Riak Andrew now. He's got legs up to his armpits. He's about 30 metres out directly in front. He could be a player here too, I believe, Steve.
Yeah, he's the last of about 6 of them.
Okay. Good looking kick off the boot.
He likes a goal too, but
who doesn't?
He's one of, or the last one of about 5 or 6 of them, and I think Mac, I think, is currently with the Stingrays, and I reckon he'll go within the top 20 next draft. So
they're so athletic, aren't they? And that was a lovely mark, good long kick as well. So they go 8-9-57 to Berwick, 4-7-31. Langwarrin O'Brien Real Estate Scoreboard. We've been going just on 7 minutes, quarter number 4. And the temperature's dropped about 10 degrees too, I reckon, gents. So back in the middle. Umpire throws it up once again. Good tap out there, trying to get back there. I thought tackle without the football may have been Glastonbury. The umpire just lets him go. And now he says, I'm going to play a free kick.
Going to play that one.
Free kick going the way of Pulius, who's been good in this last quarter. Goes out wide. Prefer to see him go down the middle of the ground. Horrible bounce. Lands straight into the hands there of Preston of Berwick. Goes straight up the line on the outer side of the ground. And it's going to beat everybody over the line. Didn't need to go wide that time.
No, I should have gone straight down the middle. And I want to see Langy take this on because, like I said, it's a long season, so we've got to learn to play positive football.
This is where a message could go out to Snowden and say, look, you've got the man out in the centre, the lead out. You ain't going to be 35-40 out. The minute you see him with the footy, He's just waiting for the second kick.
Yeah, he is.
So off we
He's
go
got
now.
a lot of space there in front of him too.
Absolutely. It's been picked up. Goes straight down the middle of the ground. This is through Ackerman, who goes straight down there. Can they do anything about this? Brushes one, brushes two. That's incorrect disposal there by Sale. They've tackled well.
Yep.
Their endeavour's been
Brody
brilliant.
Carpenter then, beautiful tackle.
Yeah, his endeavour's been
Good
brilliant.
kick.
Tilders goes out wide. Or mark could have been taken by Doozley. Just dropped it at the inappropriate time. Handball comes out there. It's in the hands now of Cousley. He's been good for Berwick. Goes out wide to the scoreboard side. And they relieve the pressure once again, do Berwick. They're just a bit calm under their pressure.
Yeah, this is where Berwick have sort of been breaking down this quarter.
All kicked it down. It's on about wing area now. There's plenty of Langwarrin jumpers down there. They can ricochet that back. I think they may have been staggered to go straight down towards the half forward flank, 50 metres out. It's been kept in play, right in the hands of all. And this time, it has gone. No, it's a free kick. Someone's been held about it.
No, out in the full.
I think it's going to come back to where it was. I think the umpire signalled something there. It is too.
It's a kick. Jewis.
Yeah, so it's going to go here. Looks like Jewis with it. It is. And where do you want to go? He goes to the top of the forward 50, over the back of the pack. Oh, one ground, two garbage, and it was a lovely mark there to Sammy Frangalis. Can go straight in the middle of the ground. That's really a poor option. Oh, a chest mark drop there. Would have been a pie. Would have been splatter all over Benny Hopkins. Good enough to go back and get it. Goes to the end. Here they go. They can run off now if they want to do it. Carpenter's got it. What's he going to do with this? Goes out the outer side. Snowden looping out there. Didn't quite make him mark and play on straight away. And a mark over the back end or free kick. Oh, yeah, let's give it a mark. Oh, playing on now, kicking around the corner. Oh, God, just didn't do the right thing there. Diesel kicked it the other side of the ground.
Hit the fat of the footy.
Well, it's gone out in the full.
Even though that went out on the full and probably should have received a goal from that, I like the way that quick couple of chips, little sideways, Carpenter long in.
They just tend to want to rush those snapshots, don't they? Just go back, take your time. Do a Stevie J, as they like to call them these days. But they just want to rush it. They don't need to do it. Switching play to Berwick. Come to the broadcast side of the ground. Standing tall, taking a good mark under pressure is Cole. And Cole, what can he do with it? Goes back the other way. A bit of religious football coming out here. There's a bit of a crisscross as it happens now. They've got runners everywhere. Berwick straight down the middle of the ground. This is Clever Camp with it. Goes to the top of the forward 50. Looking for Andrew. He marked it.
That's a strong mark, Dad.
A great mark.
Strong mark.
Their arms and legs going anywhere. Everywhere. Oh, and they've followed up well now. And Berwick. No defenders.
Corey Braden.
Yeah, no one went down with him.
Yeah, I think that's what would annoy the coach the most. That was just being lazy, not pushing down onto your man.
Yeah, Braden with it. Well, the opportunity goes from kicking a goal up here, which may have been a behind, it didn't matter, through to mark, but just playing on and running around there.
You got to run both ways in footy.
Well, you've got a lot of downhill skiers in footy, and that goes all the way to AFL level. They'll learn from that. So Braden, 45 metres out. It's just going to be touched on the line, is it? Yep. Yes.
He's just leant back on that one, Corey, rather than getting his head right over the footy and kicking right through it.
I certainly kicked the ball well. Kick it a long way. 58 leads 31. O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. The kicking's taken place. It's 50 metres out. It's turned over. That man Binns has picked it up once more for Berwick. Here's an opportunity now. The big blonde wonder there in Devonish gets a right foot to it, but just drills across the face, and it's gone through for another behind to Berwick. They go to 59, leading Langwarrin 31. They'll be going 11.5 in the last quarter. And Langy, we've got to finish it off. They seem to start very well. Russell, but just run a little bit out of puff halfway through a quarter.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Maybe there's a little bit of fitness, but they've just got to lower their eyes, do what they do best, keep running.
Benny Charles has got it. They look all right. Andrew picks it up, just busts his way through a pack, kicks it long from whence it came, top of the goal square. Who can take the mark? Nobody can. Rove nicely there. But unfortunately tackled with it was Seskas straight away. It's on the ground. I can't say who's got the football. It's been rushed through for a try.
Yeah, it looked like a try then, didn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it was a rugby, rolling rugby
ball there. 12 minutes gone. 60
leads
to 31.
They're fighting hard, making sure they didn't get an easy goal off the ground.
Here's an opportunity now. Take a risk, son. Kicks it long down the outside of the ground. Looks like Glastonbury's done that. Good mark taken. Umpire says no, didn't hold it long enough. Skipper Blake Pullen. So who's got it now? Berwick. They just steal it off each other. Players are starting to fall over a little bit too. It's been pretty hard and physical. Can understand that.
Well, some of these boys have only played 2 games of footy in nearly on 2 years, so it's a great effort.
Absolutely, it is. So here they go now. Nice tap out once more. That was well done that time. That was through Frank Gallis. Went up and a right for some reason, but umpire just lets him go. Get the ball out. It's just falling over everywhere. Here they go this time. This is Braden. Oh, he had a bounce. Can you believe that? It slipped over at inappropriate time. Ends up giving it over to Clever Camp. Goes to the top of the 10-metre arc. Nobody can hang on to that. Umpire still lets him play over. Rower also falls over for Berwick, and someone's had a snap out of the pack.
It's Seskis.
It is Seskis too. Isaac Seskis. He puts through his first goal. And they just go on their merry way now, don't they? 9-12-66. Commanding lead here. Berwick over Langwarrin's 4-7-31. O'Brien Real Estate Scoreboard. What have we been going now, boys? 13 and a half minutes. And, just too strong.
Yeah, they're a good footy team, Berwick.
Yep.
And they play good footy. They've got some good stars there too. But Langwarrin just needs to keep doing what they do best. So I'd like them not to drop their heads. I want them to fight this out.
They've got no reason to drop the heads. They haven't played that poorly. They just haven't put the score on the board. In fact, if you didn't have a scoreboard, you would think it's been a pretty even contest.
Yeah, that's right. I've said that Langwarrin have been first to the ball for most of the day, but they just haven't been able to hit the scoreboard.
Frank Gales going in the ruck now, so they've got plenty of options in the middle of the ground, haven't they? Quick kick come out of the pack there. Well done too by Charles. Been pretty good, but the ball unfortunately finds Berwick once more at centre half back. Come out of the member side of the ground. Whoa! Big of a leap there, almost took the mark. The mark's appropriately named, but it's turned over once again. Oh, you're going to be in trouble there. Amar got the handball, just popped up, so been picked up, but the kick's been smothered off McIndoe's boot. But they're going further forward now. Good kick on the left foot was the skipper in pulling. Grab it, son. Snowden's got it now. What are you going to do? Oh, it's not Snowden, I beg your pardon. And that was Mullins, handball it over the top. And it's been rushed through for behind. Another opportunity there, but that was good intent. 32, trails 66, Berwick's way. And we've been going 14 and a half in the last quarter. A good-looking kick out of full back. Unfortunately, just York there. Clever Camp couldn't pick it up, but good enough to go back and get it a second time. Quick kick out of the pack under no pressure at all. Cole just going to settle down for Berwick. And go into centre corridor now. There's a lot of loose players. As fatigue starts to kick into the football game, this is exactly what normally should happen. Out towards the boundary line once more. Good grab. One clunker there. Good hands there by Woodward. Right on our logo, Anzac Day 2021 as Woodward goes straight down towards centre half forward. A lot of players there. No one can take the mark. Roving it in front there, but couldn't take it on the first grab was Todd. Went back and got it. Little handball came out. Dodged one way, dodged the other. Did quite nice and got the handball. It was Clever Camp. An opportunity there on the left foot. Goes Woodward once again. Big at the 10-metre arc it is. Here they go now, Langwarrin. Can they get it out? It was a quick kick by Tibbles. All umpires paid it. Yep, just nice, I think, there, Harry Marks. I think he wanted to go with it, and you've got to get it first, then you can go. But he hasn't been the worst player here today, Harry Marks. Bottom 8 player as well. Looks quite good.
No, he's gone pretty well, actually.
Oh, takes a risk, goes into centre corridor, gives it off to a teammate.
Don't mind that.
No, take a risk. Glastonbury with it. Wants to switch play even further to the outer side of the ground. One grab, two grabs, got to pay that. This is the skipper once more, and Blake pulling. Wants to come back to course there, middle of the ground. A lot of players. Oh, huge leap there by Benny Charles. Hope he hasn't hurt himself. Would have been an absolute specking mark of the year type stuff. Couldn't hang on to it. The old don't argue, and Berwick can get out of it now. 3 tackle 1. In trouble there is Ma, and the umpire says it's too high. And the free kick going to go the way of Max Pullius.
Opportunity here.
Here we go. They've got a couple of free players. And standing all alone about 45 metres out from goal for Langwarrin is Ben Charles. He's going to dish it off. Oh, just waiting for it. I don't like that, but he did quite nicely. And Blake Pullen, the skipper, has followed up quite nicely and finds himself out about 30 metres, directly in front. An opportunity to put another goal on the board for Langwarrin.
Yeah, nice talent, this boy. He's nice and smooth, good skills, and I'm going to back him in.
You're going to back him in. So Blake Pullen, can he kick one of these captain goals? You realise only captains can kick those, don't you, gentlemen? I've never seen anybody else do one. Good looking kick off the boot. Has it gone a little bit left? It has.
It's gone a bit left. I think the Berwick boys need to keep running this game out here. They're sort of waiting for each other to do the other one's work.
So here they come out now to the member side of the ground. Berwick, big kick out the back of the pack. Players are just trying to go through the motions at the moment. Harry Marks gets it once more. Kicks it on the left foot. It's gone very close to the boundary line. In fact, it's gone out of bounds. So 5-8. I think it was 4-9. That was a behind, wasn't it? Should be 4-9. I think the scoreboard could be wrong. I think it's 33-66, but we won't argue about it. Left foot, right in front of the broadcast position here. Harry Marks in front. Did quite nicely. Got good balance. I like the way he runs. Going through there very hard there for Langwarrin. Couldn't take it with him was Charlie Klein. And it's going to be a ball up. About 65 metres out from Langwarrin's goal. Kicking to the bush end here at the 18-minute mark of the final quarter. Up she goes once again. Nice little... I really can't see what's wrong with that, but nonetheless, umpire says you can't do it with your leg. So the free kick going away at Berwick. I don't know what it was for, but you can't do it. Can't push out with the leg. Unless that's a rule in junior footy, I don't know. Oh, good attempt to mark there by Devonish. Couldn't hang on to it. Comes out. This is young man Binns. Has a bounce. Good Shepherd also laid on there by Todd. And they can go into that forward pocket. And there's a little bit of a how to do as the boys don't know good doing that. And it's into the forward pocket. I think it's gone out of bounds. It's all sorted out. Well done. We don't want to have any of those issues today or any day. So it's going to be a ball up in forward pocket. Can they get a last goal before the siren sounds? Just gone over 18 and a half minutes in this final quarter. And Berwick kicking to the Cranbourne Road, end of the ground. Andrew, lovely jump, nice tap. No one in particular could grab it. There's a lot of players around this football. Umpires are just trying to get it out. Kicking it around the corner has been quite handy for Clever Camp. I think he's been clever enough to put that through. And a Clever Camp kicks his first goal, and the 10th goes on the board to Berwick. They go to 10-12. That should be 72. And I believe it's 4-9-33. I don't think it's 5-8. I think they put that last behind down to a goal. And it's going to be closing in on the final bits of this game here at Lloyd Park. Good crowd being in attendance as well. Do you normally get crowds like this up here?
Yeah, no, we do. We've got a lot like
that's
a
fantastic.
Very big club, and a lot of people come out and watch the seniors and also the higher grades in the juniors. So, yeah,
a good turnout. A good thing about this age bracket too, your mums and dads have got to bring the kids along, which I think is fantastic. And, well, that's exactly the same thing. In fact, I reckon that was quite worse, to tell you the truth. So no free kick play. The umpires probably had enough as well. Klein tried to get it out there for Langwarrin. Goes to the centre half forward. Couldn't handle the ball there, unfortunately. It was Britain, but it goes into the forward pocket areas. Have gone out, and the forward has. Unfortunately for Langwarrin,
no, it's touched. Well, the goal umpire was tapping his hand.
Okay, well, it matters little as the siren does sound for a full time. Now, I'm a bit concerned about that scoreboard, boys, because I believe it's 4-9-33, but we'll wait and see. Let's make it 5-8-38. Sounds a bit better. But 10-12-72 are a Berwick, and they have gone on to win this game no matter what the score is. But it was a really good, high-quality game of under-17 Premier football today. Russell, you wouldn't be too disappointed with the result, but not too disappointed with the endeavour of the Langwarrin boys.
No, and the good thing is I saw plenty of good link-up, good short kicking, good running into the forward line and looked dangerous at times, and also a lot to work with. So having that long season, like I said, half of them are underage kids. They're going to learn from that. So moving forward, I think we've got a good future in Premier Division.
Absolutely, and Steve, I think on Berwick's behalf, they certainly look a quality unit. Got some good tools, and they've got a good mix of inside, outside players, some good running players, and I think you'd be looking forward to a very successful season this year.
Yeah, the boys, like Russell said, that we've got a lot of bottom age kids that are coming in, and they're just they're learning the game under Toddy, and trying to link up with the top age kids and making sure that they work out each other's play, and once they get rid of all the fumbling and so forth, they should go pretty well this year.
Well, probably last week you were looking at the same thing as Langwarrin was looking at today. Mount Eliza got the better of you, but today you got the better of Langwarrin. I'm sure Langwarrin, they'll look at other sides as well, and it's going to be a pretty even competition in the finish. I was right with the scoreboard, because I am never wrong. Ask my wife. 4-9-33, in fact I'm never right with her, was the final score for Langwarrin. 10-12-72 Berwick on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. On the whole, boys, your better players for Langwarrin, Russell.
Oh, look, I thought Harry Marks showed a lot of skill and ability. I liked the way Charles went around today. He gave it his all. He hit the packs hard. Up forward, I like Snowden. Snowden moved well. When we looked for him and hit him up, he did quite well. Little McIndoe was in and under. So, there wasn't many there I was too disappointed with. I've been watching most of these boys come up from the under-12s, and I thought they all had a pretty good crack. We've just got to work a few things out on the training track, and we should be fine. Absolutely.
Got a lot to look forward to, and there's a lot of upside on the Langwarrin side and on behalf of the Berwick side. Steve, who are your better players?
Well, obviously, we dominated in the ruck, and that was through Corey Braden. He's work in progress up there, but he'll get that going once he works out his craft. Jackson Binns, obviously the class on the outside, and he's kicking. Sammy Frangalis was in and out along with Harrison Sala. So
some quality players. Clever Camp, I didn't mind either. I like the
Yeah,
way he
and
goes
TJ.
about it. And TJ, I love that name. And but on the whole, I reckon there's some really good quality footballers there. Got some positive things to look forward to for both sides. And going into the future, I'm sure some of the senior coaches who might come out, I'm not sure if they do come out, but they'd be wise that they did, because they've got some very promising players coming into senior football in the future. But boys, thank you very much for giving us a hand out here today at this great game here, Langwarrin and Berwick at Lloyd Park, Anzac Day. It's a special day. Great day. Berwick boys are still out there. Langwarrin have gone into the ruins. Hopefully both sides can be, well, no, Langwarrin won't be happy because they lost the game, but happy with the endeavour that they did put in. And I think on behalf of both sides, it was a terrific game to really just mark the respect for Anzac Day today, and it was a quality game of football. So really looking forward to seeing how these two sides go. I'll keep my eye on both of them. Don't get to watch much of the junior footy around here, but I'll keep an eye on both these sides, and I know I'll get to talk to Glenn Gambetta very soon. I'll say, listen, son, you've got some very good footballers coming Berwick's way.
Yeah, I think he knows that, Glenn. He's always got his hand in the pie, so we'll see how we go later on. But it was a pleasure being here. So
that's fantastic. So on behalf of everybody here, we do thank Russell Hopkins and Stevie Woodward. My name's Leo Gronowig, and hope you enjoyed the call and hope you enjoyed the game. We'll catch you all very, very soon at another location. We'll catch you all then. Thanks for listening and watching, and bye for now.